Hey fam, how's it going? So today I'm gonna bring you guys a Dragon Ball Super deck profile. It's gonna be the red leader Champa, and it's gonna be a mixture of red and blue. For right now, until set 2 comes out, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be one of the most optimal builds you can be using in red blue Champa. Yet again, that's up to personal preference. I know a lot of people play the deck a little bit differently than I do, and they also have success with it. If you guys have, any suggestions, any questions or anything, just comment down below. And we're gonna get into the deck profile. We're gonna start out with the leader Champa. He's actually pretty good. He has an auto effect when your battle card attacks a leader card and the attacking card has 15,000 or more power, you get to draw a card. So it's all about having cards in your hand and getting into those main combo pieces. And then when we flip him over to his awakening side, I don't use his awakening side as often, but he does come in pretty good late game whenever you want to get in that double strike and get your opponent down to 0 life. So his effect whenever you attack, obviously with any other leader card, when they awaken you get to draw a card. His effect during the main, you place 1 card from your hand into the drop area, then you choose one of your battle cards. It gains double strike for the rest of the turn. So like I said, towards the end of the game is really good, just so you can push for that extra damage and go for game. So we're going to start off with the blue in drop order. So we first have energy boosted Majin Buu. Very simple, very self-explanatory. It's just a draw card. You always want to have good cards in your hand. You want to be able to get to those main combo pieces, like I said, early on in the game. Then we run 3 Bulma. I feel the ratio that I play for Bulma with Wiz, it's very optimal. A lot of people play 4-4, a lot of people play 2-2. I've even seen people play 3-1, which doesn't make too much sense. But I played 3-3. So I played 3 Bulma to get to the Wiz, and I also played 3 Wiz. So I also play 4 Wiz Coercion. It's really good. It's one of the best counter cards that we have in the game so far. And it's a free card. You get to untap after you use it. Then we run 4 Sensu Beans. The 5,000 boost is actually pretty good. Whenever you're in a sticky situation, you want to go in for a combo, you want to get an extra 5,000. But the untapping 2, when you only need 1, it just gives that extra boost that you can actually pull off plays a little bit better. Especially if you even have 2 in hand, you can just go off right there if you're into the game and you actually need those energy. Then we have Objection. A lot of people play 4 Objections. I only play 3. I feel like it flows a little bit better and it's not as cloggy. That way I don't have to put the Objection as energy and I don't have too many of them in hand. Then we play 2 Saiyan Vegeta. It has the critical ability, and just being able to go in turn 3 with 15,000 to your opponent's leader, do critical damage. Also, if you have awakened your Champa, you can always use Champa's effect to give a Saiyan Vegeta a double strike, and also you get the critical, so it's very good towards end game too. We also run 3 Wiz. Having 3 Bulmas and 3 Wiz to me is very optimal because I just really want that Bulma and then just search the Wiz. And you only really need 1 Wiz. If you get 2, it just adds to your game. But minimum at least just 1 on the field gets you that really good advantage. And then we have 4 Saiyan Champa. Actually one of the backbones of the deck. Just because if you go in early game with Kaba and you hit with Kaba and you're doing that damage that you need early on in the game, your opponent is going to be trying to catch up with you the rest of the game. And it just helps out so much having that accessibility that you can even use your card from your life and giving you that awaken mode if you actually really need it at the time. Then we also have 4 hit. 15,000 2 drop. It's one of the vanillas. I believe almost every deck has the vanilla 15k 2 drop. It's just very good. The most optimal play you can do is just evolve into lightning fast hit. It just wins games. Then we have the card everybody should be running in every deck. No matter what color you're running, you should be running your 2 drop. when you're at 4, you draw a card, and then it adds 10,000 to your combo. There's not much to it. It just helps out whenever you need to protect yourself. Then we have 3 Confident Batamo. I think he might be one of my favorite cards in the deck, just because he can attack active cards. So you can always swing at those little guys that your opponent has, and that their weight that they're saving for extra combos. Whenever you're going up against a Vegeta and they have all the Majin Boos and the Bulmas and everything, you can just swing and poke at them. Then we have 3 of each Frost evolution. The 3-drop, he's pretty good. He has the double strike. And then we have the 4-drop, which he's a double striker as well. But he has a very interesting auto effect. So it reads, when this card attacks a battle card, KO that card. So it's actually a revenge kill on your turn. Your opponent doesn't have to attack it to get the revenge kill. You just have to make an attack. And then also, if your opponent's leader card has 10,000 or less power, inflict 1 damage to your opponent. Then we have one of the main MVPs of the deck, Bewitching God Vados. Whenever this card attacks, look at the 3 top cards of your deck, choose 1 alien with power of 15,000 or less among them, and then play it on the field. So it's very good just to get out all your Frost evolutions, your hits, anything like that. You also have 2 lightning fast hits, which he's actually one of the main win conditions. After you hit your opponent pretty hard throughout the game with double strikes, if you evolve into him, your opponent just takes 2. Then for the last card, we have a Destructive Terror Champa. He's there. I could have another hit in there, but I just like the option of doing Destructive Terror Champa, just being able to blow up their board depending on what deck you're going up against. And he's 25k, so he's a good beat stick. So guys, that was a deck profile. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and comment me down below. Also follow my Instagram. I'm very active on there. I post up updates on any Dragon Ball news. If you guys could just go ahead and like, subscribe. I'm going to be posting more decks. I'm also going to be posting some deck discussions.